Hey everybody, how is everybody on this Sunday night? I'll just give some time for people to get in. Even though, when you go to like YouTube or so, when you try to figure out like what's the best way to do lives, I think one of the things they say is you're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to say, oh, I'm going to wait for people to come in. You're supposed to just go right on. But I can't do that. Hey, Amy's in the house. Amy is number one. How are you, Amy? It's good to see you. And it's really good to be doing this Facebook Live Sunday. Amy, I hope your sister, parents, everyone's good. I haven't seen Mama in a while, so I hope everything's going well with her. And who else is here? This is a little slow, letting me know who's here, but I'm sure it will kick in. So, why, thank you, Amy. Hey, Christine, how are you? It's good to be back on here. Wednesday I didn't get to do the show. Hey, Victoria. Victoria Ladybug's in the house. Oh, I'm glad to give your mama a big hug from me, as well as Wendy when you see her. I haven't seen her in a long time, so I'm glad that everything's going well. And I'm glad that everyone's coming on, and I hope that everyone had a great weekend. And it must be spirit. Every time there's a lot of energy. Hey, Jessica and Jennifer. Jennifer Polischuk. Is that Polish? It's got to be something around there, right? Tell me what it is, Jennifer. What nationality? Hey, Tina and Terry and Denise. Everyone's popping on. Hey, Holly. Happy Sunday to you, too. It goes by too fast, though, right? This weekend. Hey, Maria. Hey, how are you, Maria? It's good to see you, too. Where is Jennifer? Tell me. I want to know what that last name is. And before I start doing some readings, Debbie from Perryville, Maryland. Hey, Debbie, we have friends of ours that just moved to Maryland from Rhode Island. And she just posted the house, the backyard of the house, which looks beautiful, like gorgeous. Her husband got a job in Maryland. So, hey, Roberta and hey, Stephanie. Stephanie, I always ask your brother about you, Stephanie. I'm so glad that you're tuning in. And hey, Lisa and Brenda and Jane and for everyone, Ashley's in the house. For anybody who thought we were going to be on Wednesday, you were correct. That was the game plan, and I completely forgot because I'm work for the state in juvenile court that I have to do a certain amount of credits per year, and I absolutely forgot that I had one in Boston Wednesday, and it ended. I thought it ended earlier, and it ended at 4. So there's no way I could get back to the studio by 5. Oops, L'Oreal, how are you? Hey, Mark's in the house too, and Jenna. Oh well. But listen, I have a question before I start doing readings very quickly, and I want to know people because I have the best people that tune in and very informative people. Hey, Heidi. So listen, I have a question. I need people that know crystals. And if you don't know, maybe you can ask someone who does know, or maybe somebody here does, right? So Ashley, how are you? So last night we went to this restaurant and I bought this. I just broke the table, but that's okay. I bought this crystal. Now, I'm not like a huge crystal person, even though I love crystals. I don't have a lot of them, and I don't really know a lot about them. But this one was really cool, and it came in like this little box, which was really cool, and this little note here, and it is at the gift shop at Wright's Chicken Farm. So Lisa Studenti tunes in right when I'm talking about the Wright's Chicken Farm. So anyone from Rhode Island, if you're from Rhode Island, you know Wright's Chicken Farm, like me, right? But if you're even local, Wright's Chicken Farm is just the best, and the gift shop there is phenomenal. Nikki is the manager, and what she brings in there is high-end, great stuff. It's amazing. So she shows me this, and it is, of course, I didn't know what it was. It is selenite. I don't know if I'm saying that right. It's Selenite. Selenite or selenite. Does anyone know about this? That's what it's called. So I had bought this to try to get myself a little bit better with crystals, and I looked it up, and it's a really, really cool crystal, really, really great. And actually live 10 minutes from Rights. What? Hey, Tammy, but let me ask you something. So last night, we're getting all prepared for Saturday Night Live because, RuPaul's on, so we have to watch it. And for whatever reason, I've never done this. Allie Dryden's in the house. I'm very proud of Mike. I know that, Allie. So I take this in the bedroom, and I'm just holding it because it's supposed to be good for meditation. It's supposed to be great for like feeling peace, and I thought it was a great thing. Hey, Carrie, and maybe, I don't know, I fell asleep. Elix was still watching TV. I fell asleep, and then I woke up to find out he shut the TV off. So I remembered I was still holding this. I opened my eyes. It was like, I don't even know what it was like. It was like I was like drunk or high or something. The entire room was spinning. Everything was just moving. So I'm like, what the hell's going on? So I shut my eyes, closed my eyes, opened them, the whole room spinning. And so I moved this to the side of the bed. The entire night, it was like I was on a carousel. Does anyone know about these? Different colored crystals have different meanings and healing powers. Tammy, Elix is upstairs. Hey, David. David, I'll be seeing you soon when I'm very excited. Does anyone know about crystals and why? Is it, am I just crazy? Or, hey, Jen, or can crystals actually make you dizzy? Like, I actually felt dizzy, nauseous a little bit. Hey, Tiffany. So somebody, I'm talking and not watching the comments. So L'Oreal Energy. Yeah, but this was, this morning I was almost afraid to touch it because I had such a, hey, Pat's in the house. Pat, I got to send you a message because everything's done, Pat. We got a little secret going on, me and Pat. It's all done. We just got to figure out when to meet. So, I know Moldavite can affect heart. Really? All I know is that this was out of control, and I'm going to put it down. At first I was like, yeah, stones can move you, Ashley. Really? Yeah, I believe you're supposed to cleanse the crystal. You know what, Carolyn, I know you're supposed to, there's rituals that people say. I don't do that. I just will use smudge and actually smudge it. Maybe that's what you mean to clean it. So, hey, Kim, me too, Kim. We need to see you. Where you are the medium, the crystals may draw off spirit energy. Yeah, that's interesting, Roselle. All I know is that it was not a good feeling. I've never had that feeling. And yet I've never, see, Tammy asked where Elix is. He's watching. Their properties work with your energies. Well, Ashley, that's really good to know. And would you come to camp and do, of course, Lisa, absolutely. Hey, Dave, how are you? So I don't know if that's what that was. I've never taken a crystal to bed. So if you're just tuning in, you're probably like, this guy's nuts, even though look, it's kind of cute, right? It's kind of pretty. That's why I took it to bed. No, I was just playing with it, because it was supposed to be like peaceful and in a meditative state. And I don't know what the hell happened. All I know is that it was not a good feeling last night at all. So I had a friend pass. Oh my God, Jen, that's, oh Lord. I love doing these. Hey, Ida, but then I hate seeing these comments of people that are sad. Hey, Bernie, maybe you may know. Do you know why a crystal like this that I bought last night, that I took to bed last night, was holding, made me so dizzy and nauseous? I have no idea. That's good to hear, Dave. So, if you guys have any more, how is it spelled again? Denise, it is, selenite. It's Selenite. Selenite. And it's in my crystal, book. And it says it's very powerful and it's pretty, it looks like it's a great crystal, but man, it took me for a ride that I was, thank God I didn't have to get up when I was opening my eyes, because I would have been probably fallen. So, hey, Lisa. So you got it, Denise? Okay. Yeah. So it is, again, I just spelled it selenite. So it's Selenite. Nite. And I was just curious, like, if anyone's experienced that, or someone who's really well versed in crystals, and if that's ever happened to them, because this is the first time, even though I don't have a lot of crystals, but this was like out of control. It was really crazy. So L'Oreal, never, right? We'll see in a second, right? Hey, Marissa's in the house too, and another Lisa. So all right, and Norca too, from Florida. So you guys got to tell me where you're from. Meaning on the internet says known as, Denise, get off my Facebook page. Are you crazy? That's nuts. No, I have the information here. You know, I don't really pay attention to that kind of crap, the bad stuff, because the internet's got all of that kind of stuff. This is like a great book of crystals, and it's the description is amazing. I was just looking for the reaction with somebody, and if anyone's ever, heard about that or seen that or something like that. So it is too large to hold. Leave it on a bureau, then solicited or clear quartz in another spot or grid. Okay. Hey, Marissa. Yeah, I mean, Mississippi's in the house. Tina from Mississippi. How cool is that? Marissa from Bristol, Rhode Island. I know that face. I know you. I met you. Yes, I read you. I remember. Hey, Minx. I've been seeing translucent animals. Wow. I don't know. Roberta in Texas. Texas is in the house too. All right. So, of course, L'Oreal, I remember that from Alaska. I'm still waiting for you to hit me up so that we can do a reading. So just two things before I start doing some readings. My class starts. Victoria from New York's in the house. Florida, Pensacola, cool. Ada from Mass, local. So tomorrow I start my class. So I think there's 1 or 2 spots open left if anyone's interested. Yes, Tina. And you know why I love doing this class also is because I don't know if people feel this a little bit more, but there's so much things going on with the universe and how things are shifting that more and more people are connecting. Everybody always connects anyway, right? You probably have heard that many, many times, that we're all psychic on some level, but I think everybody is just getting boosted, and people are like, some people call me and say that they're afraid, they don't know, like they had an experience and they're like, what the hell was that? And they get a little bit nervous or scared and they kind of retract, which everyone has the right to do whatever they want to do. But everybody, I think everyone's connection is being boosted. It's almost like, like if you're in school and you get the grades, what's that term called? When they boost the grades. I can't think of it. And it my God, it's in my head. I can't think of it. In any case, that's sort of what I feel like the energy is doing for everybody. It's that everything's being boosted up, and you should take advantage of that, because if you're one that really wants to connect to spirit and get more interaction with spirit, hone in on your gift, you definitely should pay attention to what's going on. And whether my class or any other classes are so fantastic to take, even though mine's the best. That's why it's called a very different mediumship class, because I do individual stuff with each person. So that's tomorrow, and March 15th. For anybody who's local, I am going to be back at the Everett Saugus Elks, which is such a cool facility. Is upstairs. There's huge amount of parking, and the last time I was there, spirit was out of control. It was really crazy. So, and I wanted to give a big shout out to, there's a restaurant in Massachusetts in Seekonk called Chardonnays, and this waitress, I had never been to Chardonnays, and this waitress, Roxanne, waited on us, and I started reading her pretty much as soon as she came to the table, and she was in tears, and I felt so bad. Good tears, very good tears. But then when she walked away, we could see some other waitresses hugging her and thinking, oh my God, are these guys so mean that they're making you cry, but it was good. It was really good. So a big shout out to Roxanne. It was a great time and a great meeting her. And she had an uncle who she was so close to come through and validated these. Like she looked at me like a deer in the headlights. She's just staring at me as I'm asking her some things. And finally, I just looked at her and said, either you have no idea what I'm talking about, or everything I'm saying, you have an idea of what I'm talking about. And she said, it's the latter. And it was great. It was great. It was beautiful. So, and if you're local, go to Chardonnay's. The food is amazing. It's really good. So, Ashley, that's near me. You should. Ashley, listen, I don't get it. You were out this weekend. You were like hitting the town up, and I didn't get an invitation. So, we'll have to do that though. Hey Marie, right? Chardonnay's is the best. We had never been there. I loved it. And sending love from Cranston. And I always say, Rhode Islanders, that we have the Rhode Island accent. And Cranston, Providence, North Providence, Johnston, we all got it, right? So, Dave, selenite is a clearing stone to clear upper and medium chakras. It can also be used to see past and future lives. Wow, Dave. Wow, that's interesting. I love that, Denise. Chardonnay's is delicious. Okay, so Ashley, I know. I seen on Facebook. You have a good time. All right, so let me start this. And as usual with me, best margaritas. I had wine at William Hill, and it was really, really good, a Chardonnay. But let me start here, because before I actually just see where I'm tuning into people, I love the stars and the like. So been shared to other groups, which is great. So let me start with this. There's someone in spirit who, when I meditated today, and I meditated right before here because I was doing so much today, that is telling me that someone has a kid, a boy, and this boy is in sports or some kind of competition, because it feels like it's another guy who's giving it to me. So I don't know if it's a dad, his dad, or a grandfather or an uncle, but there's he was giving me a reference to, because I thought I saw like a rodeo. I'm thinking a rodeo, but I think it was more about a competition that either his grandson or son is in competitions, because when they show me a number on the back, it just means that there's some kind of competition, and I need to figure out. He took his life. He's telling me he took his life. So I think this is the actual dad. So is there somebody on here that connects with a dad who took his life, committed suicide, and has a son? He could actually be referencing his grandson, because it makes me feel like the kid is a little bit younger. Let me know. I took my kids to Chardonnay's and they wanted to leave because they couldn't pronounce anything. Lisa, that's so funny. It really is funny. And just a side note on Chardonnay's, if anyone uses Open Table, they're on Open Table, which is the best because you can make a reservation and you don't have to wait. So, L'Oreal, oh my God. So are you saying, oh my God, to well, you're in Alaska, so I don't think you're saying, oh my God, to Chardonnays. Maybe to what I'm saying. If it is, let me know. Going to 579 restaurant on Wednesday for my birthday. Can't wait. Heidi, you didn't clear that with me. Wednesday. It better be early, right? It's not later on my show, right? No, I'm kidding, Heidi. Good for you. Oh, wait a minute, Jen, I didn't see, wait a minute. So I didn't see your first one. And he committed suicide when my nephew was about 6. Wait a minute, Jen, I missed you must have said something before, I think, and I need to find it, I think. Or maybe you didn't. Maybe I should just pay attention and stop talking. So, and also L'Oreal, yes, that may like something. So Jen, I don't know, he committed suicide when my nephew was about 6. Lori Riley's in the house. Hey, Carol. I need to figure this out. All I know is that this guy has got such it's interesting. Hey, Pamela, it's interesting when I talk about someone who's committed suicide, and then I say they had such amazing energy here. And sometimes for people, my dad, as you probably have seen or heard me talk about, my dad took his life, committed suicide, but had the best energy and like the best sense of humor. And that's you can still have that even though you're struggling with. Yeah, clearly if you commit suicide, you're struggling with something, right? About 2 years ago, my stepdad said he was my dad since I was young. So L'Oreal, so there's two things here. L'Oreal, so is it your stepdad that's crossed? And getting back to Jen, where are you? And he committed suicide with my nephew, was about 6. Because it feels like there's a brother here too. I don't know if he's referencing the brother here. Let me just get some more information so I know where I'm going. Who's B? Billy, Bobby? Who's the B connection? That's how I know. Either the person who took their life or the family member. Bob, Barbara, Billy. There's a B name that he keeps giving me, and. It almost makes me feel like it was sort of a surprise of his suicide. So I don't know if maybe a lot of people didn't know what he was going through and he hid things, but he just keeps stepping forward, just being very, very apologetic and responsible. And he's my brother, my other brother. Oh my God, Jen. So it's you. So Jen, this is your brother that took his life. Oh my God, my other brother is Billy. That's what it is. I thought I heard Billy first. So Jen, it is you. Definitely a shock. Oh my God, Jen. Jen, I gotta tell you something though. Now that your brother just nodded to me that it's him, your brother I love him. I mean, I know how much you miss him, but he's got, he's playing with me. He's fooling with me, and in such a great way. Him, I don't get this a lot, Jen, but when he took his life, a lot of people that take their life when they're in spirit, they say that they're finally at peace. They didn't know how to handle whatever it is. Sometimes it's a chemical imbalance. Sometimes it's substance abuse, whatever it is. But your brother, Jen, just said to me, when he crossed over, he didn't care about him, which is so wild for spirit to say. He just cared about you and the family and what the family had to go through. That's all he cared about. And, unfortunately, clearly it wasn't enough to stop him just because of mentally what was going. He had a lot of struggles mentally. And I understand that when someone commits suicide. My dad did too. And now, Jen, where did you go? Do you have a son? Where's the little boy? Come in. Hey, Holly. Cousin Holly's in the house. He keeps talking about his nephew. Oh, that's your son. Is that your son? He's not waiting for you to answer. He just like, yes, Stephen, that's her son. So you have to have a son. Because he just said to me, that's my son. That's my nephew. Yeah, all right. So, Patricia Rossi, how are you? It's good to see you. And Erica, Jen, your brother just said to, where's the fishing? Why does he show me, he fishes? He met him. But why do I see he shows me my dad's fishing pole. So there's gotta be fishing involved here. And he says that he fishes. I don't know if this was like someone in the past that fished, but there's fishing somewhere. I can see him putting the little worm on the hook. Jen, Patricia, thank you. I'm doing the same back to you, Bobby, and everybody else. It's so great to see you. Jen, you're going to answer me. Jen, that would be my son and your son and your husband go fishing? Oh my God, Jen. Your brother just said to me, you keep looking for my sister to answer. Why? I'm telling you, your brother's funny and very clear. Like he's very, and we used to take my nephews fishing. Oh my God, Jen. So your brother makes me feel as if he's gone nowhere. His energy here is so amazing. Hey, Croaks. Yeah, all the time. But Jen, you know what? You may have said this. I didn't see the comment, but your brother just said that you feel him all the time. But you say you want to feel him more, like you want more signs, even though you do know he's around, and he's playing like brother and sister because he aggravates you and says, I send her so many damn signs, and like she walks right over them. So he loves your husband. Tommy? Who's Tommy? Tommy? Is that him? Is that your brother? I always want mine, Jen, I know everyone does. Listen, I'm a medium and I do. But who's, I don't know if he's saying Tommy or Timmy, Toby, Jen, yeah. Who is it? Who is this? And Melissa's like, who is this? Who's Toby? Is that him? Is that your brother? They make everybody so happy, right? They really do. But who is Toby your brother? Is that who he's referencing? I don't know if he's referencing someone here or he's referencing someone in spirit like himself. Oh my God, your husband. Wow. So if you wanted to know whether he was around you and walking with you and loving you, now you know. So, Matt's, don't tell me names. But that's okay because we got Toby, which is really good. So Matt, your brother. Okay, I got it. Jen, was somebody named after somebody? Because he just showed me Junior. I don't know. When I see Junior, it's either someone's like middle name is a John or a Jim or a Jar, or the Junior in the sense that someone's name was carried down. It doesn't necessarily have to always be an actual Junior, like the same exact name, but someone's name was handed down. Someone's middle name is the same, or something with John, Jim. You got to tell me because would you say Matt is your Matt your brother? My son's, oh my God, Jen, you're killing me. Your son's middle name is what? Oh my God, your son's middle name is Matt? This is so amazing, Jen. Wow. So you said that he didn't know him? I mean, he knows him. He's your son's guardian angel and just walks with him and watches him. Matthew, oh my God, Jen, this is wild. The great thing about you, Jen, is that your brother also says that you've got a very good family base, like family that really, really loves you. And so, I mean, I don't know if he's talking about like your mom and dad, mother-in-law, father-in-law, or extended family. All I can tell you is that your brother Matt just keeps talking about how your family is just you're in a good place. What your brother just said, watch the temper though. I don't know if he's talking about you, Jen, or sometimes when I say that, someone will say that was years ago. I was going through a lot of stuff, which makes sense. But Jen, that's so funny. I'm laughing because your brother's making me laugh, and was like, your brother just said to me, I gotta say things that are really gonna aggravate her to make sure she knows it's really me. And I just said to him, I said to Matt, I said, I think she's got a pretty good clue that it's you now. So listen, Jen, I love it, Jen. But he's so proud of you too. He just said, he's so proud. He said, you don't get a better sister than this. And he just said, you also don't get a better mother. Seriously, Jen, what you do for your son, and I don't remember what you said your husband's name is. I think that was Toby. You guys are the best parents. And I know you know that, but you're your brother's just giving that as a wonderful validation, especially for, what's going on now in this world. And it's, sometimes it's not the easiest. So it's just a way that he's saying, he just did this. He just gave you big kisses and hugs. And he's always, always with you. And thank you for, even before I came on, he was with me. Thank you for letting me do that. So this was pretty terrific and pretty great. And lots of love to you, Jen, into your son and everybody else. So exactly, Jen. Jen, again, as a medium, so do I, and we all do. It's the best thing is to feel people. God, the people in this room tonight, the souls are out of control, in an amazing way. The people, you guys that are on here are really connected, because I can feel the energy, and it's such amazing souls here. So let me tune in and see what's going on here. Ida's like, yep, that's true, Stephen. Ida feels like, yeah, 3 snaps, like, yeah, it's true. Hey, Julissa, how are you? Hey. Dave, thank you. Thank you so much. And Dave, you know what? Between finding you and Mark, I mean, tell me that's not spirit. That's just pretty, I don't know, pretty amazing. As I've said before, I'm talking to Dave, and his brother was my best friend growing up in grammar school. And, you guys and your family have such a special place in my heart, especially, I mean, all of you, but your mom too, because I just loved her. She's just, I mean, I haven't seen her in ages, but what an amazing spirit your mom has. I love that. Peace on earth. Hey, Wendy, I just told your sister to hug you next time she sees you from me. So, hey, Kimberly. Why, thank you, Kimberly. So, Mary, you know where I am. You're local, so come see me. And plus, I mean, Mary, you may not get out of my office. When I see Mary, I think we speak for a long time. So, Jennifer, I'm sorry, I probably missed your comment. I asked you what nationality that last name was, because, you're looking at a Pole, right? I know I'm not supposed to say a Polak anymore, because that's not acceptable. I'm supposed to say a Pole, but I'm mostly Polish, so, and Irish. So, another reading, please. Tara, I love it. Okay, so let's see. Well, Victoria, thank you for that. It's just really, I'm just the conduit. Well, she did. Sorry. Hey, I love it. Hey, Gina. Gina is one proud mama, Gina, with your daughter is amazing. Talk about an incredible mom, Gina. Wow. That's pretty wild. And maybe I'll see you at Tommy's soon. Okay, so let me this is one of these nights that I can't even Tina, my turn. I don't know whose turn it is, because this is a little bit weird of a night. Even though this happens a lot. So there's a little dog that has been back and forth on this table. He almost looks like a Toto from Wizard of Oz. Like he's that kind of size. In Mass, I need to see you. I need to communicate with my son. Ada, yeah, of course, I am in Mass. Just go to my website, which I should pin up here, stephenthemedium.com. So where's the Brenda Lee? I know, I actually on my Instagram account, so I know all of you are on Instagram too, right? Post everything from Instagram on Facebook, but I just posted on Instagram, the moon early this morning. I went to take the dogs out at 6 a.m, and the moon was still up, and it was amazing. And I actually posted that on Instagram. So, okay, so let me get back. I got to focus here. See, Elix is upstairs and he's not giving me some focus. There's a dog, and oh my God, I am seeing Wizard of Oz. I don't know if they're showing me that the dog is some kind of terrier, or the name was Toto, or there's a Dorothy. But oh, Brenda, you saw it. Me too, I loved it. Your Chihuahua's been missing for 2 weeks. Okay, so hold on. And I have a doxy Maureen, what's a doxy? I don't know what that is. Is that it is amazing, Pamela, because of you guys. I mean, the Mercury retrograde. Oh, Carol, I didn't know that. I should really follow that more often, and I don't. Who was I just asking? Maureen, what's a doxy? I thought I was pretty good with dogs. That looks like, so my mom has a dog that looks like Toto. You know, that's amazing too, Brenda, because Lisa, I told you before, when I'm doing events like this, I can't play peekaboo with you, so we'll do it later, as we always do. Lisa, it's just like, what? A dash, oh, Maureen, I didn't know that, dash hound. This sure the hell some weird stuff going on. Marissa, missing my grandparents. I know that they were with me. I wonder sometimes if they want to tell me anything. I'll tune in, Marissa. Double dose of event. Okay, let me focus. Yeah, I gotta stop fooling around. So, this is Holly, are you still here on Facebook Live, or did you take off? I just need to see if my cousin's still on here or not. Wish it was. Oh, I know Sammy from those. I never met Sammy, Pat, but I know Sammy. Cat. Okay, so my parents' dog looked like Toto, and he died. Cat. If he looked like Toto, it's gotta be him. Because the one that looks like Toto's in spirit, because he's walking across the dining room table back and forth, and is just the happiest. So, hey, Kristen McKim's in the house. So let me see something. First of all, Kat, I don't know if that is your nickname or short name, but I love it. So, Kat, let me see something. Dogs look like my parents' dog. Kat, there's exactly, Knocker. My cousin Holly, she just comes in and she takes off. My mom's dad was. So let me ask something. There's a father figure with this Toto. Allison Witt is in the house. How are you, Allison? There's a father figure, but I don't know if it's like a father-in-law or a grandfather or a dad. But I'm with Kat, right? I just feel like I think it's you, Kat. My parents' dog looked like Toto, and he died. Kat, where are you? This is the hardest thing. You know, when I do events and I'm in person with people, I love it because I'm in front of you and I get to talk to you. This I love too because I get to see everybody, but the most frustrating part is waiting for the typing or the responses. And I probably should just keep going on, but then I don't know if... Oh, your dad's cross, Cat. Oh my God. So it is your dad. So Kat, just know that your dad is, okay, you're here, good. Dad is stepping forward with the dog. And I got to tell you something, Kat, they're having a really good time. Elix, I did it when I first came on. Elix is nagging me about my events. I did, Elix. I got to focus on Kat here. So Kat, so your dad with the plate. What is he talking about? Your father. Keep going. Yes, my dad, and he loved. Yeah, I know he loved the dog. He's probably the one that put the dog on the table. I normally don't see dogs like when I'm reading on a table. It's usually on the floor. But this dog, Kat, let me just tell you, and I know you know this, was mighty spoiled. Because if this dog is on my table walking back and forth, that means this dog is really, really spoiled. But Kat, where does the white animal come in also? Because I see white. A white, happy, hey, you too, Lorraine. Where does the white animal come in? And I don't know if it's dog was really important in our family. But Kat, where's there's also something white I keep feeling. I don't know if it's someone has a dog or a cat now, or there was something like even maybe when your parents were young. But it's a white animal that's coming through in addition to your dog. So hey, Jane, I hope you're feeling better very, very soon. And Becky, I'm sorry I didn't get to the calendar, but that's a really good idea for me to do so that people can see. So Percy was white. Ida, was Percy a dog or a cat? Tell me. It's kind of funny. I'm talking about a dog and a cat, talking about cat. Horse and carriage cat. What does that mean? And cat. Oh, wait a minute. You're freaking me out. You had two, but I didn't see, you said and two white parakeets. What else did you say? You had two, oh my God, your parakeets are here. Were those your parents? That's so, Kat, dog was really important to our family. And you know, Kat, what I love, about the dog too, Ida. So yeah, so it's gotta be just a double validation that your dog's coming through too. But Kat, the birds are so wild. I'm not sure if I had actual birds come through before, but I knew that they were white, and they just want to give you that as a reference. Kat, what's with the oh, good, Jane. I'm glad. We need you healthy. Kat, what's with the, yes, 3 white birds. I love it. The birds are coming through. What's with the ring? There feels like there was a ring that, I don't know if the ring was like handed down or someone changed the ring, but, hey, Judy, it feels like something, it feels almost like a wedding ring or a diamond, or someone changes something with a ring, with a piece of jewelry, Kat. And your father's giving it to me as a reference. So there's got to be something that switches or changes or something like that. Because and Kat, he also tells me there's a birthday or an anniversary right around, because he just showed me a bouquet of flowers. Carol, it is. I had a hamster come through before, which is wild. Oh my God, Kat, you just got engaged? Oh my God. Wow, congratulations. I can't believe your father's validating that. I thought it was a wedding ring or an engagement ring. Wow. So your dad's just letting you know that he knows and that he's going to be there. Hey, Kate. Kate, I hope everything is better. I sent as much as I could, so I am definitely keeping confidence with Spirit that they helped out, because they usually do. So I'm hoping you send me a private message to let me know. But Kat, how wild is it that your father knows? Your father also just told me that there's going to be something referencing him, and I don't know if Kat, engaged December 1st, and my dad's birthday was December 16th, and my birthday was oh no, it's your birthday. We just passed January 20th, so just know, Kat, that your dad's giving you a happy birthday too. So, but Kat, your father just told me that you're doing something something that's going to make you know that your father's at the wedding. I did this once, and the person said to me she hadn't thought about it, and her sister had already planned something that she was going to present to her, and maybe a month later she presented it, which was what I was saying. And it was kind of wild that the woman I was talking to didn't even know about it, yet the father did, and the father gave this validation. It was pretty wild. And Kat, where's Mike, Mary? Who's the Kat, where's oh my, I have something special planned for the father-daughter. Oh, Kat, you're killing me. For the father-daughter dance. There's no question, Kat, that your father's going to be every step of the way in this wedding. I mean, he's every step of the way with you anyway, whether you were getting married or not. And my brother and nephew will be walking me down the aisle. Oh, man, Kat, I love this. I love how much love your father brings. But who's Mark, Michael? Who's the M name that your father keeps talking about? and I don't know if he's it almost makes me feel like, I don't know if he's referencing, I was going to say it makes me feel like he's referencing someone here. But there's, or Mary, there's an M connection that your father keeps giving as a validation that he wants to, Kat, who broke their finger or has a weird finger? Why does your father shows me either like the finger looks like your finger looks distorted, not your finger, or maybe it is, I don't know. But your father shows me something with someone's fingers that it almost makes me feel like someone breaks it and it doesn't heal right, or he's just referencing someone's broken finger, or the sometimes, you know, like as you get older, if you've got arthritis and then your fingers kind of like turn and you can't straighten them out. Kat, what is your dad talking about? Much like when I was talking to Jen and her brother, your father is the same way, Kat, just very, very funny. I love a lot of St. Patrick's Day birthdays in the house. So tell me what that is. What do you mean your foot? Let's just share all the secrets, Kat. You know, take a picture, put it up. We all want to see Kat's foot. Is something going on with your toe? Like wow, another March 17th. That's a lot. A very close friend of mine that I grew up with, Karen Nudie. Well, I say Karen Nudie, Karen Masterson, March 17th, St. Patrick's Day. I broke my foot when I was younger. It never healed right, and it was always the joke. Oh my God. Wow. So it's not a finger, it's a toe or a foot. So wow. I thought it was like someone broke something and it didn't heal right. So Dad just giving these random, people always say to me, that's so random. Like, why would he bring that up? And really, it's just all about letting you know that it's really, really me, and he wants to make sure that you know that, Kat, that it's Dad and he's watching everything. He loves you. Saying he loves you is just not even comes close to being enough, Kat. So I have a big lump that sticks out of it. TMI, Kat. TMI. I love it though. I mean, the greatest thing about this, in fun, is seriously is to let your like for you to know that your dad sees all this, knows about the wedding, and also lost his big toe. Wait a minute, Kat. What? Also, he lost his big toe, and your father did? Lost his toe? Oh my God. Your father is too much. Wow, it is. It is wow. It's just crazy, right? Hey, Tara, how are you? Pamela, it is. You know, I never know what Spirit's going to give me and what kind of validations they're going to give. All they want for every one of you watching and anyone who gets read is that they want to make sure that before this is over, whoever I start reading, Kat, that's amazing. It really is. That you know that it actually was your father, your brother, your child, your grandmother, whoever it is. That's all they want to do is they've done their job if they know that you know that it actually was them. So I love that, Kat. It almost makes me feel, I'm not sure if he didn't know your fiance. All I know is that everybody in Spirit loves him. So, and just wants to give you that as a great validation. But that toe thing is pretty wild, right? I mean, if you don't know what your dad, just by the toe, that's crazy. It really is crazy. And the engagement. So I'm going to leave you with that. Hey, Jessica. So Kat, thank you so much for letting me do that. And remember I know you're going to remember, but on your wedding day, your father is going to, oh my God, Kat. Your father just said to me to tell my daughter that he loves the fact that, I think you said your brother and nephew, I could be messing that up, are going to walk you down the aisle. But Kat, he just said that he actually is going to be walking you down the aisle. And he said, remember this, that when you're walking down the aisle, at some point, you're going to get those goose pimples, those shivers. And he wants to make sure you know that his energy, his soul is going right through you to show you that he's with you. So I love it, Kat. Thank you. Lots of love to you. And thank you for letting me do this. So Hey, Jody. And Kathleen. That's great, Kat. Well, Kathleen's approving of me. Thank you, Kathleen. That's good. All right, so yeah, but Victoria, those when you feel those, that's your loved ones. That's your energy going through them. Everyone that feels that, like when you just out of nowhere just get these goosebumps, or if you're watching something like that, it's pretty amazing how it's your loved ones just going through you. It's just letting you know that they're here with us. That's what it's all about. So, where where do the pigs come in? She is my Lisa. Now I'm going to be real mean to her. Once you told me that it's your friend. I'm kidding, Kathleen. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I get validations on my left side, Pamela. I love that. Oh my God, why are you not taking my class? What you just said in that, Pamela, I get validations on my left side is such stepping stone to what's going on with you, a reflection of that. I don't know if you know how connected you are, but just the fact that you just said that to me is just, I got goose pimples. That's crazy. You were really connected. So, all right. So let me ask you something. Hey, Catherine, how are you? The pig. I can't believe, sometimes I can't believe spirit. Did you know also that spirit screws around all the time with us? Or I posted something over the summer that we went to a restaurant, Elix, myself, and another couple, and they took the host took a picture of us. And when I looked at it when I got home, it looked like I have a crown on my head. The way I was positioned, the lights on the back wall looked like I had like a halo. And as soon as I noticed it, I could hear in my head laughing, and I'm like, these sons of bitches of spirit are playing with me. They made me stand there to like get a laugh, which was really funny. So, all right. So the pigs. Oh, wait a minute, Colleen. My dad ran a farm that raised pigs. Carol, I know a few pigs. So, Colleen, this has to be for you. I could hear pigs. Like I could hear the running, the noises. My dad. So Colleen, is your dad crossed? When you just said that there's a father figure stepping forward, if he just doesn't run like the farm anymore and he's still here, tell me who the father figure is. I need to know because this is definitely going to be you. Spirit will always start with something crazy that people are going to know it's for them, like pigs, like me starting with, where the pigs come in, and I agree, Carol, with you. I know a few pigs too. We used to, Colleen, that's so funny. We used to chase them. My brother-in-law showed up at my son's wedding a year after he died. Paula, you just gave me goose pimples too again with that. Oh my God. Okay, so Colleen, yes, he's gone. So this is definitely your dad stepping forward. For the most part, and I don't know what he did. Your father also had he wasn't just like a farmer or someone who, raised or, interacted with these animals, or I don't know if it was more than just pigs. All I can tell you is that your father had a very unique gift of being able to connect to, hey, Sandra, to connect a pig farm. He did have a pet. Oh my God, Pamela, that's crazy. I knew it because he had this like affinity for these animals, and it's wild, Pamela. I just spoke to somebody about being Kristen McKim's mom. I just spoke to her about it's. I have not seen this a lot, but your father was one that was very connected with animals, connected in the sense that he could actually talk to them mentally and even just motion wise, which most of us can't. It was pretty wild. So, hey, Joelle's in the house. So let me skip back here. So yes. Okay. So Colleen, okay, I got it. I'm back here. So someone else, so the PM's dad had a pig. So Colleen did this first on a farm, took civil service, gave a lot to the community. I'm not surprised at all, Colleen, on that. Colleen, where's the smoke come in? Why when I tune in, I smell smoke? I don't know if this is like cigar or cigarette smoke. I don't know if this was him. Sometimes when I get cigarette smoke, it's spirit yelling at the people I'm reading if they smoke. So where's the smoking come in, Colleen? There's and there's also Robert or Richard. Colleen, you're answering me stuff, and I don't know what you're answering. Cancer. I guess maybe yeah. Are you telling me that's how he died? Birthday girls in the house, Tammy. So Colleen, I am with you, right? You're the one with the dad in the pigs, right? And so if you are, don't tell me anything. Oh, so he smoked. Is that what you're saying? And oh no, maybe not. Robert is my cat. Oh my God. Colleen, are you serious? He just yelled out Robert. He's giving a reference to your cat. That was so wild. Oh, yes, he died of cancer. But Colleen, did he smoke? I mean, because you don't necessarily have to smoke to have cancer, but I just smelled smoke all over the place. So maybe it was him. I cannot believe, Liz, how are you? Yes, oh my God, Colleen. So it's a great validation. I mean, you may say that's not the greatest, but it is a great validation in the sense of showing you who he is, and that it is him. But I cannot believe that your father just yelled out the name of your cat, Robert. And your father just said that he loves doing that because he plays with your cat all the time and your cat sees him. So animals are so connected. It's crazy. They're like, mediums on steroids. They're like crazy. Oh my God, Colleen, the cat. So your cat Robert is with your father. This has been one hell of a reading. So it's amazing, Colleen. I cannot believe that. So just a great way to let you know that he's with. But Colleen, you don't still have a cat? Tell me. You should do phone calls like last. Heidi, I know. I was so late. I can't even tell you how late I was getting here. I hadn't even meditated, which I have to before I start doing readings. And I was like sliding on my socks into the dining room to get here. So tell me, hey, Sarah White. Tell me, can horse, oh my God, Pamela, yes, all animals. No, I had 3 all passed. Why did you, but your father keeps bringing up something that's here. I don't know if this is like a sibling or somebody, or is there, Colleen, is there cats like, around your house, like feral cats or a cat that, like a neighbor like lets out? What? Because your father keeps bringing me a cat towards you, and if you don't have a cat, there's going to be a reason why he's in Bailey. Who's Bailey? It sounds like a B name, Bonnie or Bailey. I don't even know if this is still Colleen, but I just got Bailey. Barney, Bailey, something like that. There's an animal that I think is crossed. Bailey, something like that. Rose, my dog, Rosemary. Wow. Rosemary, is your dog here or crossed? Yeah, Lisa. I'm gonna have to delete you, Lisa, because you can't make me laugh doing these readings. Bailey. Oh my, Colleen, you're killing me. Bailey is your niece? Oh my God, so this is a double validation. I thought it was a cat. Bailey is your niece. Colleen, this is wild. Your daddy. Wow. I just keep hearing, I had a dog, Bailey, that passed. Brenda Lee, that's, everyone or anyone who's had, not that many of you had, no, Lisa, I'm kidding. I love it. That have like Brenda with a dog named Bailey. That's Bailey just like running in quickly to say, Mommy's here. I want to say hi to Mommy. That's what it's about. So, hey, Michaela, but I cannot believe there's a family member, Bailey. That's wild. Rosemary, I completely agree. Animals are crazy, wild. So Colleen, yeah, I mean, I knew it. The way your father was referencing you, like, and referencing himself as daddy, I'm like, oh my God, this has to be some very, very close relationship. He says so much stuff, Colleen. He actually, that's, oh my God, that is so young at 62. He's always, what is he talking about? Colleen, he's talking about a table. I don't, when I see a table, it's either like someone had it, like someone has someone's table, or there was a reference point, like they're like, every week card playing table, or someone just bought a table. You have to keep it with you, Colleen, because your father keeps making me like want to rub this dining room table. And when Spirit does that, it means that they want to give it as a reference. No, it's a set. It's a set. It's a table and chair. Yeah, it is. That's way. He sat in the same seat at our dinner. Oh my God. So I was just about to say, this isn't just a table. This is like, this is chairs and a table. So yeah, I love that. It's just something very special that, that, oh my God, Colleen, and you bought a table set. Not surprising. What's the ring, Colleen? There's a ring, and it makes me feel like there's a gem in it, like an emerald or a ruby, could be a diamond, but he's referencing the ring. Huge family. There's something very special with, but it looks like it's a color. It looks like it's a red or a green or a blue, like a sapphire or a ruby or an emerald, something connected. I have his police ring. Oh my God. Blue. Oh my God, Colleen. I never go to Blue Stone, and I did because he was showing it to me. So, Colleen, that's crazy that you have that blue. I love that. Just your papa, your daddy, just giving that to say that he's always around you and how much he loves you. And Colleen, you're also another one that is just so connected. It's crazy. So, you gave it to your son. Wow. I can't even, I mean, imagine if your father actually to even bring that up, making sure that he knows that you passed that on, which is pretty amazing. So still in the family. Yeah. Listen, it doesn't get any better than that. It's your son, right? It doesn't get better at all with that. So, it is 8:00. So unfortunately I have to say bye-bye. I just have a big day tomorrow. And Colleen, lots of love to you. Thank you. Thank your daddy. I love it. But I will be doing this again soon. So remember, tomorrow's my class. If you're interested, go to stephenthemedium.com. My event on the 15th. Oh my God. And I have an event coming up in April in Rhode Island, which you are not going to want to miss if you're local. It's not advertised yet. It's April 20. It's a Saturday, the 24th, I think it is. And you, Heidi, thank you. You need to come to this. This is going to be pretty amazing. So it's easy, Pamela, stephenthemedium.com. You can find me. So I hope everyone has the best Sunday. We'll be back Wednesday for the show through the static. So good night, everybody. Thank all these lovely, beautiful souls for coming on and spending this Sunday night with me, at least an hour or so. Denise, thank you. Seriously, I cannot even tell you how much that means when I see something like that. It just, it goes a long way. That's all I can tell you. So, I will see you guys soon.